What's up, guys? Gonna do my top 100 in 2021. This is part one, so it'll be going from number 100 to 51 with some honorable mentions. This has now become a yearly tradition, so I definitely look forward to this. Fun way to kind of catalog the collection. Starting off with some honorable mentions. This is a Duncan Essential Credentials out of 201. It's actually a pop one, so just tough to value these, of course. Another honorable mention. Love the design of this Griffey linchpins. I mean, look at that. Such a beautiful card. There was like a private sale on Card Ladder, so tough to figure out the value on this one. Then kind of comparing this list to last year, I think this was probably the biggest faller. Kawhi, gold standard rookie. It was 28 last year and it's off the list this year. This was also a pretty big faller. I think this Davis was 35 last year. So still love the gold standards. It's interesting to see what are the big fallers, because if it's a card you're eyeing, it might be a good time. Had 4 of these at one point in time. This last year was number 69, didn't make the list this year. As you'll see, kind of the, high pop gem rookies were big last year, and they've come down a fair amount, as we know. I traded some of these to get into cards you'll see on this list. This was around 1,200 last year, and now it's maybe a little less than half that. And then the last honorable mention, this Mookie Bowman Chrome Auto. Great card. It's a Min Gem, and I think just missed the list. So moving to the top 100. Starting off with a pair at number 100. Always enjoyed this Trout 2011 Finest. Great shine. These are out of 549. And a really sharp looking card. Speaking of great design, one of my all-time favorite Kobe's, the EX. Have several of these in lower grades, but was lucky to get one PSA 9 after submitting a bunch of them. Just a phenomenal design. Would love the credentials one day, but it's kind of a crazy card at this point. Number 98. This is another kind of example of a base PSA 10 that came down. Last year it was 38, this year it's 98, and you'll see that a lot in basketball, but here's one example in football. The refractor's higher up on this list. 97, Julius Erving rookie, PSA 7. Decent centering on the front, and what you don't see on these is nice centering on the back, so really happy I picked this one up. It's been pretty stagnant, but just an all-time great basketball card. Number 96. This is new to the top 100 from last year. I think the previous year it was actually on the list, but anyway, one of the all-time best players. Musial is starting to get a little bit more respect on his cards. Just a 2, but love this card. 48 leaf. I know some people don't love that set, but I definitely enjoy it, and you'll see more coming your way. Number 95, Freddie Freeman. This is the gold refractor. The Braves obviously won the World Series this year, so this was like a $300 card last year, I believe, when I acquired it, and mentioned trading some of those Lucas, and this was one of the cards that I was able to pick up. These were out of 75, as you'll see in the top right. Another baseball auto, Trout, Bowman Platinum. Pretty nice shine on that. So this was 2010. It's kind of a prospect card. Here we have a 2021 pickup. Got this on Alt. Just a nice clean Mookie in a 10. Great shine. These are out of 500. MJ rookie sticker in an 8. Classic card, of course, and solid centering there. And number 91, bought this at this year's National, and really happy I did. It's just a great example. You know, you can find these without the coating, and then sometimes you'll find them with the coating, and the coating will be over his face. But here, I like the coating placement, and it's just a great looking refractor. Can't go wrong with the Jordan refractors, right? Moving to number 90, Christie Mathewson. So obviously this is a blend of baseball, basketball, football, and a couple hockey cards in here. T206 portraits, just beautiful card. Number 89, this is another card I picked up this year. Probably not great timing. I think might have gotten it around the peak, like March time horizon, somewhere in there. It's down a touch since then, but I think long term, it's just a great card. It'll be fine. Obviously, if you bought stuff in February, March, it's probably down a little, but you know, this is just down a tiny bit in comparison to some of the high pop stuff. The Truth, Paul Pierce, Essential Credentials. You don't see these too often. PSA 9 and serial numbered on the back there, 18 out of 82. A little bit more Mookie. 2014 gold update. These are out of 2014 on the back. And yeah, I was lucky to get this for $20 raw back in the day. Number 86, this was pack pulled. He was just the unanimous MVP. Unbelievable season. Hopefully he can keep it up. We'll see if the Angels can do better next year. They can never seem to win. We'll see if Rendon or Trout bounce back too. But it's my best Shohei. Just cool card, batting pose, and out of 99. So that's a nice one. Number 85. This was number 21 last year. So even though he won the championship, like I said, the high pop PSA 10 base cards are down a fair amount, and this one's no exception. But super happy with Giannis, and we'll leave that there as I prepare another Bucks card. So I would say these are probably the two biggest Bucks cards. Scotty Tradition can kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but the Lou Alcindor and the Giannis. This one, what I really like about this is sometimes you'll see it off center, left to right, and this one has decent centering for a 5. You know, it's definitely a 5, but has nice eye appeal, and it's just an all-time great card. You know, everyone talks about Jordan and LeBron is the best, but Kareem's in that conversation. Number 83. This is a hard one to rank, honestly. It just hasn't sold in a really long time. It's Pop 18. This copy that I bought might have actually been the last sale a few years ago. We're going back-to-back Jordans. Number 82 is the Atomic. Same year, same set, of course, in a 9. Which one do you guys prefer? Atomic is great shine, but you know, it's obviously a 9. This has 14 PSA 10s. And the third Jordan in a row, another lower pop insert, Upper Deck Ovation Gold. This is a Pop 12, and serial number there you see out of 1,000 on the back. Moving to the next stack, number 80. LeBron Chalk Toss Gold. Really like this card. It's a Pop 7, and they're only 2 higher. And someone was telling me that one of the 10s doesn't look great. So either way, this is just a great card. Really happy I picked it up, and you might see another similar version of it later on in the top 100. Here we have a card that probably every collector watching this has in their collection, some form or another. Maybe not graded, maybe not a high grade, but I think pretty much if you grew up collecting in the 80s, you have this card. The pop on the 10s now is around 4,000, and just an all-timer. 78 LeBron Showcase in a 9. These are serial numbered out of 1,000. 77. I actually sent this one off to PSA myself. It looked sharp, but didn't know what to expect. PSA can be tough on the older cards, and it came back a 9, which I was fired up about. Just a blazer. Look at that. Number 76. Jackie Robinson cards definitely been moving up. Love the 53 Topps, one of my all-time favorite sets, and this is card number 1 in the set, so it makes it a little more condition sensitive. Card number 1s are always a little tough. Same with the last card in the set, because people put rubber bands around the cards back then. 75 Bob Gibson, PSA 7, the Pepto higher number card. Passed away last year, and it's just a great card. This one not everyone likes. I'm a fan of it though. And here we got the Pete Rose rookie, PSA 5.5. These also are always off center here, so just happy to land a centered version. This one's definitely new to list. I think this was in my last PSA order reveal. AI 96 Bowman's Best, as you know, is one of my favorite sets of all time, and this was a BGS 9, I think, that I cracked and came back at 10. Kobe 97 Finest refractor and a 10 with the coating. These are serial numbered out of 1090 on the back with a little shine on the back. And last card in this stack, LeBron Matrix, kind of a triptych with Bosch there and Carmelo, bit of an ode to the Bird Magic rookie with Irving, right? So cool card. 2 more stacks. Number 70. KD Topps Gold. These are serial numbered. Always enjoy the Topps Gold. This one is no exception. He and Curry right now are the front runners for the NBA MVP, just early in the season. Speaking of, here we got the Topps Gold Curry. This was kind of a throw-in for a trade I did a while back, and great card. Former teammate of KD, of course, and numbered out of 2009. So which one do you guys prefer? Higher grade KD or the Curry? Last year of the Topps license there. Jolton Joe 48 Leaf. We saw the Musial earlier. Love this card. Just a beauty. 3.5. And there you get the write-up on the back. Number 67. This is actually, I think, the biggest climber comparing last year's top 100 to this year's. 97 Griffey credentials. These are out of 299. Great design. We saw that Kobe earlier. And just a beautiful card. Old PSA slab there. Speaking of great design, this might be my favorite finest design. 2003, so LeBron's rookie year. Kobe. And these are serial numbered out of 250 on the back. This was a Dallas card show pickup earlier this year. Look at that pose. Vince with the old school Raptors jersey, just, you know, reeks of nostalgia. Love this card. Would love to get the Dirk one day. Got the Pierce as well. Just a great card. Brady. Can't really go wrong with these. Picked up the metal. He's wearing the Pats jersey there. And just a nice 9. Number 63, we saw the LeBron showcase earlier. This is the showcase legacy. So the other was a 9. This is a PSA 8, but definitely rare. The other was out of 1,000. These are out of 125. So collectors seem to be gravitating more towards the rare stuff in recent months, I would say. 2003 LeBron, base 10 rookie. And then the third LeBron in a row. We saw the gold. Here we got the Choctaws refractor. Look at that. I always talk about the photography in 2008 Topps Chrome. Such a good one. And wrapping up with the last stack here. Number 60 is Jackie. I mean, I've talked about this one before. 54 Topps, the yellow and the blue, well centered. Had this set in a binder and sent it off, and this was definitely the nicest card there, and was really fired up. It came back as 7. Beautiful card. Number 59, Clemente rookie in a 4. I valued this as kind of a low-end 4 given the centering there, but just really happy to have a Clemente rookie in the collection. Love that one. Want to upgrade at some point, but it's always tough to upgrade. I find myself going after newer stuff. This I bought also in Dallas. My buddy Mike, he picked one up as well. We each got, you know, PSA 1 Babe Ruth 48 leaf rookie card. So that was a lot of fun and just a beautiful card. Can't go wrong with Ruth, of course. Another GOAT, 97 Finest refractor, Jordan. Saw the Kobe earlier. This one doesn't have the coating. It's out of 1090 as well. This was one of the best returns definitely in the last PSA order I had. 97 Ultra gold medallion. Number 55 have 3 of these guys. We'll pick out one here. Don't normally collect multiples like this, but this is just an all-time, maybe top 3 favorite card for me. And you know, still think it's decent value given it's a Kobe rookie refractor, right? Number 54. This actually might be the biggest climber. This was number 98 last year. 52 Bowman Willie Mays. Really nice looking example there. 53. We only got 3 more cards here. This is 1985. It's the year before this Fleer rookie, right, guys? And this is the Nike promo. Such a great card. Same size holder as the Kareem, so you know won't fit in the standard PSA boxes like this one. 52, another Jordan refractor. This one, 93. I mean, it's card number 1. I've talked about this before, so it's the first basketball refractor, and they started it right with Jordan. And then wrapping up the list, the logo, Mr. Clutch, man with many nicknames, Jerry West. Awesome card. Had a 4 miscut, I think I want to say, a few years ago. Upgraded it to this 5, and really happy I did. Just a unbelievable card. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll get part 2 out at some point in time. Take care.